So I was going to save this little unboxing till later, but I'm just anxious to get this thing open. So I have been thinking about this concept for months, maybe many months. And Gondek EDC, which is made by Max Gondek and his wife, and they're just some of the coolest people, and their products are just freaking awesome. They came up with this Prying Tool that got my creative juices going. And I think, I could be wrong, and we're going to test this at some point, but I think this could be the ultimate prying tool for that bushcrafter or outdoorsman in your life that likes to do woodscraft. So bear with me, and I'm going to explain myself, but I think this could be an item that is multi-purpose enough to accomplish a lot of different tasks. So we're going to get into the wallets and the handkerchief and all that in a minute. I really want to focus in on this. Now, first of all, this was actually made right here in the United States. I'm trying to remember the OEM. I will probably put it in the description. But wait till you see this thing. This is the same guys that make the Traveler for him and a couple of the other varieties that he has made in the past. So, this prying tool, as you might expect, does a lot more than just pry things. So obviously we have a bottle opener, but it has the bonus of being a persuader of sorts. But I want to take it and look at it from this angle. You see how wide it tapers and how quickly? What does this look like? Kind of like a chisel, right? Let me ask you a question. If you're in bushcraft and you have to split a large log, what's one of the tricks you can do? You can make wedges. So here was my thought. Let's say you had just a folding knife, right? And you had this. Well, you might be able to use this to, not with the clip obviously, but use this to actually split pieces of wood. And I think it might actually work. I think it could work really, really well. Now, I don't know 100% yet if that's going to be the case. I'm going to play with it for sure. But what my thoughts were is you take this clip off, although the clip is kind of cool. You take the clip off, put a lanyard so that you can have something to grab onto like this, and then you can actually hold it down while you hit it with the lanyard, obviously. Hold it down while you hit it with another piece of wood to kind of wedge it in. And then this is pretty wide. I mean, there aren't any knives that are this wide that taper off this much that are, well, usable as knives. They're more like axes. And because of that, I think this might end up being a perfect complementary tool for someone who likes to do that kind of crafts. I don't know. I want to know if it can do it. So we're going to test it. And it's definitely not going to break. I mean, this thing is, well, it's hefty. Let's just say that. But very, very cool. I'm looking forward to it. And I don't own anything like this in my collection. So I would say pretty darn cool. And it actually is a pry tool. So it still functions in that regard as well. Really, really cool. Now, I think they just went out of stock on this. But hopefully they can get some more back. And so if you're watching this, I'm sorry. But they do have a notify me ability on their website. So I will put a link to this. And when they get back in stock, I'm sure you can find out about it. But pretty darn cool. And I think it has that hidden function that no one has tried yet. So looking forward to that. Now, the other thing that I got from him was this is called, they're calling the Ranger wallet. And I got this because I wanted another option for people with the budget USA made EDC, that video that's coming up soon. I still have a couple more things to come, but this is one of the options. This is only $25 and it's backed by their limited lifetime warranty. Yes, they're a small company with a limited lifetime warranty. It is pretty cool. And this actually works pretty well for cards as a wallet, but it also has in the back little small organizers. Let me just show you that. It's hard to see. You know what? I'll use this one. It's a little bit easier to see. This has elastic organizers, I believe. Oh, no. Same thing. They're rigid organizers. But you actually can store stuff in there in a nice, organized manner. That was actually a little too big. Let me try the other side. Yeah, that fits. So you can see how it'll actually work with this mini fulcrum. See, what else can I fit in there? This is really big, but maybe it'll work. This is really big. No, that's not gonna work. We'll just put another pry tool in there for now. But there's two slots in there, and then you can put your cards on top, like so. And then zip it up. Zip it up. And on the outside, you have a slot for a pen. Now I'm going to talk about this a lot more when we get to doing that video. But this is pretty cool. And I already checked. It does, in fact, fit the Fisher Space Pen and many, many others. I wonder, it might be a little too long, but let's try my Aviator B3. I mean, it's doable for a full-size pen, but probably better for smaller pens. But having that is phenomenal. And you can even put, oh yeah, a little Right in the Rain OTG, also made in America, by the way. There you go. So what? I got 5 cards, couple pry tools. Obviously, you could put a Swiss Army knife. Do I have a Swiss Army knife on me? Probably. Is it in here? I really have too much stuff. I need to get rid of it. Anyway, is that small enough? Ah, let's do this. Yeah, here we go. What if instead we used the mini scissor? Is that going to work? Just trying that real quick. Oh, it's just a little too long. Darn it. And of course, now I lost the little plastic piece. But anyway, you get the idea, okay? You can fit probably an 84mm Victorinox in here. You're definitely going to be able to get other smaller items. The 58mm Vic's going to work great. I mean, anything about this size will work. It's about 3.5 inches, 1/4 inch wide. Yeah, pretty cool. And it was also designed so that you could fit this in there, which I guess technically fits with all of it, but it's kind of bulky. Less so if you have no pocket clip, but you get the idea. And so you have your little mini notebook, you have your pen on the side, your little zipper pouch, and this is not for me. This is part of a surprise for my daughter. Shh, quiet, quiet. Yeah, I figured we'd get her started on EDC with something that is very much her style. What do you think? So I'll be setting her up with her own pen and fun stuff inside here, and she even has her little school ID, and the cool thing, I might even find some unicorn patches or something fun for her so she can have some fun with patches. I think what a cool gateway drug. I mean, what a cool intro into the hobby. Yeah. No, this is awesome, and like I said, you can get them in any material that he has on his website. So you can get them custom made. You can even change the orientation. If you ask him, he can even, I've seen he's now putting the zipper on the side, which is a cool way to do it as well. There's just so much out there that is made in the United States people just don't know about. And Gondek EDC is one of those makers you should know about because he makes some pretty slick stuff. Him and his wife, I should say, make some pretty slick stuff. So awesome. I'm looking forward to that Made in the USA video. And I want to thank you for your time. And we'll talk again soon.